Alberta has been clear that the federal firearms confiscation scheme unfairly targets the wrong people. Law-abiding gun owners are responsible, trained, and licensed. These folks are not the problem and shouldn't be treated like criminals. Can the Minister of Justice tell this House why Alberta thinks the federal government should focus their efforts on real public safety priorities rather than an ineffective gun grab, and what they're doing about it?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Our government has made it absolutely clear that we'll not enforce the federal gun confiscation scheme, and that's because the program is misguided. It's expensive, and it doesn't do a single thing for public safety. That's why, Mr. Speaker, we'll be tabling a motion under the Alberta Sovereignty Within a United Canada Act that makes it clear that we'll not enforce or assist the federal government in the gun seizure program here in Alberta. Law-abiding owners in this province deserve respect, Mr. Speaker, and that's exactly what they're going to get with this government.
Given that Albertans expect that when their safety is at risk, the law will protect them, not penalize them, and given that this Assembly should make it clear that Albertans have the right to use reasonable force to defend themselves, their families, and their homes from intruders. Can the Minister of Justice tell this House why Albertans facing this worst-case scenario can be assured this right will be protected?
Of course, the Alberta Sovereignty Act motion will affirm that Albertans do have the right to use reasonable force to defend themselves and their loved ones within their homes. Mr. Speaker, our homes are our castles. They are sacred to us, Mr. Speaker, and that's why I've recently issued guidelines to the Alberta Crown Prosecution Service to ensure that we take a proper approach to make sure that legitimate home defense is not pursued when individual Albertans are simply protecting their families. Albertans can feel confident that they will not be criminalized for protecting their loved ones, Mr. Speaker.
Given that Ottawa's gun confiscation scheme is expected to exceed $750 million, yet there is no evidence it will reduce the criminal use of firearms, and given that hundreds of thousands of Albertans are licensed firearms owners, and our province expects law enforcement to prioritize their efforts towards dealing with violent criminals, not hunters and sports shooters, can the Minister of Public Safety outline how Motion 17 ensures police allocate their time and resources toward genuine provincial policing priorities?
This government sets priorities for law enforcement in this province. You know, even Al Murphy, the president of the AACP is not interested in using limited police resources that they have on the gun buyback program. He further said the gun buyback program is an inefficient program which will not produce results. Mr. Speaker, on this side of the House, we support lawful gun owners, Mr. Speaker. And I can tell you what we will focus on is the 4,000 organized crime groups that the members of the NDP let into this country, Mr. Speaker, because on this side of the House, we're going to support lawful gun owners.